Okay, so welcome to the class, Aralt. So for today's, we will go for the lessons 2 of the module 1, which is it's about the Python. Yeah, it's about the Python starts.
Python
Sorry,
kan?
it's about the Python Pro. Anyway, are you okay if we interact in English?
Oke, nggak apa-apa. Bilingual aja pokoknya. Biar
Okay,
ngasih bilingual.
okay. Hopefully you know about the English good ya. So
Ya, aku
but
tahu lah Inggris. Saya tahu lah.
you have okay, good. So but if you have any questions and you want to use Indonesia, just feel free. Okay.
Makasih. Oke.
Okay, so let's go. We go for 2 days. Maybe we will introductions first. So my name is Ilham, like I said before. So Aralt can call me Kak Ilham or maybe Mr. Ilham, yeah, for these
Ya.
Python Pro sessions. And currently, I'm working in the algorithmics as the part-time coding tutor for the Python, especially for the Python Pro, Python Start, and then for website development, and also for the visual programming. That's it. And also I also besides of that I also work in the full time. Yeah, in my working days, which is from 9 until 6 in the company. Yeah, so it's my part time. I'm conducting the algorithmics at the night and also at the weekend. And nice to know you anyway, Aral. Maybe about you, you can introduce yourself, Aral. Let's go.
Kalau saya oke ya. Saya sekolah di milenial gitu, anak milenial. Saya itu orangnya saya sukanya kayak coding apa gitu. Contohnya ya game-game yang bisa bikin-bikin.
Okay, and then where do you live anyway?
Jakarta, in Chicago.
In Jakarta? Where's Jakarta? Because I also in Jakarta. I'm in the South Jakarta, Jakarta Selatan.
Tangerang, in Tangerang.
Oh, in Tangerang. I think near my place. Where's the Tangerang? Tangerang mana?
Tangerang nggak tahu. Kayak apa tuh? Tapi itu. Lupa
Ciledug?
aku. Pokoknya deket Ciputat lah. Tahu nggak Bintaro di mana Bintaro?
Oh, I see. Near my place. That's it. I'm
Iya,
in
Bintaro
Ciledug
itu mana?
anyway.
Bintaro tuh biasanya di mana sih Bintaro?
Bintaro, it's part of Tangerang and also Jakarta ya.
Ya
But
Tangsel
that
kan?
yes, Tangsel, Tangerang Selatan. Yes, okay. That's it. And what's your grade anyway? Kelas berapa?
Grade 8. Mau kelas 9. Kelas
Oh,
8
mau
mau kelas 9. Mau kelas
okay.
9.
Oh, mau kelas 9. Already exam? Exam already finished or not?
Udah, udah.
Oh, udah. So, you already have a holiday for today ya?
Iya sih kayaknya.
Oh, sudah. And what is your hobby, Aral?
Hobi. Ya sih sebenarnya aku karena ya online games gitu kayak
Oh,
atau paling dengan musik kadang.
oh, what's kind of online games that you played, and also what kind of music that you like?
Iya, aku mau coba sih main League of Legends, LOL,
LOL, okay, I see.
sama juga Mobile Legends, sama juga ini Roblox.
Oh, Roblox. Mobile Legends still played in the mobile phone?
ML aku nggak main.
Oh, okay. And
Kemudian LOL aja sih.
and about the music, what your taste in the music, Aral?
Hip hop, maksudnya
What? Sorry.
hip hop, foto rap.
Oh, hip hop. I see. Okay, I think that's very good there. And I see that you have the very good background. I think is that a planet behind you?
Ya, actually,
Yeah.
I want to replace that by the way. Saya mau gantiin.
Oh, you want to replace for that? You want to replace
Ya,
for what?
so ini
With that?
memang dari dulu.
Oh, I see.
Jadi
But
dulu
I
pas
think
kecil, aku mau ganti tapi ya nggak tahu. Aku pengen
okay.
copotin sih.
Oh, yeah.
Tapi takut
Okay.
dipanen aja sama mama aku.
But I think that looks wonderful, yeah, for saying that. I think that's very amazing. Okay, thank you for the introductions, yeah. So thank you, Aral, for joining session. So we will conducting the sessions for every Wednesday and Friday. Okay, Aral. Okay, so every Wednesday and Friday. But on this Friday, I don't know because we have Idul Adha right
Ya Idul
in
Adha.
the Friday.
Sih nggak tahu ya, paling nggak ada sih. Ya, libur kan.
Yes, yes. I think we will have the holiday, but I will make sure that yeah, because
Ya who knows. Ya.
yes, I will tell you. Maybe anyway. Where's your WhatsApp anyway? So maybe
WhatsApp,
in the next I will send you the informations about the maybe the class and so on.
sure.
Your number is 0581102
Tunggu, aku
33.
cek nomor saya.
Is it correct?
Settings pokoknya yang tahu kan yang ada profil tengkorak, inget nggak?
Oh, I I can see that. I cannot see that. Anyway,
Ya ini,
the last
eight
number.
five eight one one zero two three
Oh,
three
I see.
eighteen.
Okay. So I see.
858
That's your number. Okay, thank you,
11022.
Aralt. I will yeah, I will chat you in the next class. So maybe in the next I will chat you, and for your parent maybe I will just informing you about the report, yeah. But in the 2 days class and for next class and informations I will inform you by WhatsApp. Okay. 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 So I think let's go, yeah. We conduct today's class. I will share the screen. Okay. Can you see my screen, Harold? Harold, we will conducting the class about module one. And lesson two, it's about the variables. Yeah. If you have any questions, just feel free, yeah, to ask me. Maybe you can turn on your microphone and then ask me, yeah, because I cannot see you right now because it's fully of the presentation slides that cover my screens. Okay.
Hmm.
Okay. So we have the discussions about project travel agency calculator. Okay. So as you can see, some programmers are not silent, quiet. People who write code perfectly. They can fail in communicating with real people. Programmers seamlessly work together in the team and also create products for real people. And then during the course, we will solve real life problems by simulating customers' requests that we may encounter in the future. So what kind of the problems? So, and during the discussions, please do not keep silent because sometimes an idea may seem incredible and our classmates will help you develop it. But because of you in the private, so your classmates will be me. That's it.
Hmm.
And then we should learn and also listen to each other without interrupting, and do not criticize but express our reason for the positions. Okay, let's go. We start with the first task. We will try to go about the random program for automatic calculations of the travel
Sorry.
expenses. Okay, so what we will do for the project, so we will go for the project names Travel Agency Calculator. So an example for this, if you know that the ticket price and also number of tourists, then we can calculate the total price for a group excursions and package. For example, we have the guide name, which is Williams. The number of adults in the group is 18, and also the adult ticket price is 90.90. And the question now, how to make a calculation. So as you can see, the symbol is like this. We can use print. So basically in Python to show something as the output, we can use print. That's for the maybe some like the very simple solutions. I think you already know about this, yeah, Aral.
Ya,
Yeah.
Williams.
So
Saya tahu lah ini.
yes. So we use print and then Williams. Don't
Hmm.
forget to use
Boleh
the
nggak minum
single.
sebentar? Maaf ya. Kayaknya kita drink.
Yes.
Aku haus. Boleh minum?
Oh yeah. You may. You may. Just inform me, yeah, if you're already done. Okay. Hello, Aral. Have you done?
Oke.
Have you
Dan.
done?
Ya.
Okay, then. Let's go. We continue here. So to print the Williams, like this one, like the on the right side, we need to use print. And then type Williams, which is the text inside the string. So what is string? So we can use we cover it inside the single quotes like this, and or maybe we can also double quotes. So open it and close it. If you use the single quotes, don't forget to open it with single quotes and close it with the single quotes again. If you use double quotes, then we open with the double quotes and then close it with the double quotes. And then for printing this 35,820, so it's for the it's came from the multiplications of this one. So we multiply the 1990 multiply by 18, and then the program will output like this. But every day the accountant is given a list of 18 various groups. Will it be possible to make calculations with the help of such a program, which the employee doesn't know how to make a program? So, as you can see, one program calculates only the one package, and the developer will have to write 18 programs for the accountants, and that's not efficient, right? If we need to write 18 programs, maybe every day in the same way, is it efficient? Or maybe in the next you need to write 100, and next again you need to write 1000. Yeah, that's not the best idea and best result. And our question now is how can we improve the program? So, if the program was universal and could work with the different data, then an accountant will do this with the program only. First, we need to go here, which is the program will receive the required data from the user. So on here, we have to be able to the program data input from the keyboard by the user. And then the program will try to perform calculations based on the received data, which on here we should be able to use the data input to program calculations. And then the last, it will be the program prints the result. We need to remember how the data output is programmed. So on today, Aralt, what we will learn the variable is a tool for writing universal code. We also will learn how to program user input, and then we also will get acquainted with the capabilities of the platforms for tracking the values of the variables. Okay? Okay, so let's go. We review first, yeah. I think in the previous lessons you already conduct about the module one and lesson one, right? With Kofifa, I think. Is it right?
If I'm correct. Yes.
Yes. Okay, so let's go. We review again. Still remember what is it? What is algorithm? What is programming language?
Algorithm
And
itu
what is a
sekarang
program?
aku kayak apa sih steps gitu. Landingnya
Yes.
gitu. Yes,
Yeah.
basically.
Good. And then what
That's
is
all.
programming language?
Programming language basically what language is the program? Like Python, for example, JavaScript, yeah,
Yeah. Very good.
and so
And
on.
then yes, very good. And then the last, what is a program?
A program.
What is a program? I think what is it? Now about the theoretical aspect. What is the program? Okay. So
A
let's go ahead.
program is a yeah,
Okay. Yeah, that's okay. But you already explained. Very good.
yeah,
So algorithm, just like you said, is a step. So it's a sequence of actions aimed at achieving a goal. So basically, it's part of the step also, yeah. And then for programming language, it's a language for communicating with the machines. Okay, it consists of the commands, and its command has only one value. So basically, programming language just like our language, yeah. We are using Indonesia for speaking to the Indonesian, and then we are using the English for the speaking with the English people, and then yeah,
yes.
and so on, yeah.
Mhm.
And then the program, which is it's the combinations about the algorithm and also programming language. It's an algorithm that's written in a programming language. So basically, that's the program meaning. And then we have the three kind of the rules, yeah, in the Python that you need to know. First, we have the start rule. So on here, the first command of the program should be written at very beginning of the line. And on the rule of order, on here the commands are executed in order if they are written exactly under each other. We also have the rule of code design. So in the Python, we cannot change lowercase letters to uppercase letters, but a random character, even a space or comma, can break the program. And we also have another rules, and we will try to complete this list for today. And then functions. Do you know what this function is?
A function is basically like a basically,
What is that?
basically ya fungsinya gitu lah.
Okay. So function is algorithm, yeah, part of algorithm decomposed in programming language and which has the unique name. For example, maybe the very simple is print, yeah. So print is the ready-made functions that created in the Python.
Ya itu
Okay, so
kodenya, itu kan code
yes,
gitu.
yes,
So ya,
basically the code. So
it's
basically to write this one, just like this one, yeah, print and then open the quotes hello, comma word and close it, and then it will look like this, hello world. We can also use this one, print hello, comma and then word with the close it with the single quotes also, and then it will look this one, yeah. So basically, but the comma will be spaces, not printed like this. Okay. And then what parameters can be printed by print? Okay, so as you can see, we have also the so in the in the Python, we can also use the mathematical rules. As these arguments, the print functions can accept words, numbers, and also arithmetic expressions. As you can see, for the multiplications, it will be 2 multiplied by 7 will be 14, 10 plus 4 will be 14 also, 20 minus 6 will be 14, and this one will be 14, and also this one will be 6. Maybe I will have the questions for you, why the answer for this is 14.0, not 14, and how to make it 14.
Eh, aku lupa juga sih itu.
Yes, how to make it 14, only 14, not 14.0.
Oh, difference. Maybe difference.
So what we need to add, or maybe we need to modify. So we need to add. Okay, so we need to add double slash on here. And then about
Oh,
this one, yes, so we need to use double slash. I will tell you after this. And then about this one, you know why the answer is 6?
division. It's division.
Division. And okay, how
Atau
about,
dibagi ya, kan dibagi.
yeah, how about if I change this? Maybe I will change 140 and then 10. Well, what will be the answer? So I replace the 136 with 140. What the output will be? Is it still 6, the output?
Oh, beda lah.
So what will be the output if I replace that with the 140?
Aku nggak tahu masa hitungan sih.
Okay, that's
Bisa
okay.
kalkulator?
Yeah, that's okay. So maybe I will tell you a little bit, yeah, very slightly simple. So this one, when we multiplying this, okay, so we need to go for the nearest possible solutions for dividing this. And
Oh,
then lower than 136, which is 13, yeah. 13 multiplied by 10 is 130, 130. And then when we subtracting 136 with 130, it will be 6. Okay, maybe I will share to you. So basically like this one. So 136, we can say it as modulus, okay? Modulus
eh,
name. The sign of this is modulus. And then what's behind this? So basically it's like the 130 multiplied by 10, because it will be 130, which is it's less than 136. If you use 14, it will be 140. It's higher than 136. We must go for the that's less than 136, yeah, that's smaller. And then when subtracting 136 minus 130, the output will be 6, so it will be the remainder. So that's the output. Understood? Okay, yeah. So
eh.
basically just like that. Okay, so is it possible to set our own sequence of operations? So we can also, yeah, modify this one, Aralt. So
Yeah.
basically we can, how to do this? So basically in the Python we'll follow the mathematical rules in the mathematics. So it will go for the multiplying first. 7 plus 1 it will be 8, 8. But if you want to make some modifications, we can use the parentheses here. So as you can see now, it will adding first, which is 1 plus 1 will be 2, and then multiplying it by 7 will be 14. By using parentheses, we can influence the sequence of the operations. So basically that's it. And then about our topic, which is about the variables. So what is variables? Variable is a data element that has a name. Variable are used to work with data that can change. So it's for setting the variable. If we want to use variable in the program, we need to create a variable by naming it, and then we need to also set the value of the variable. So how to create that? So basically like this, Aral. So we need to create the variable name, which is on the left side before the equal, yeah. On here we set it, the name is ours, and then the value is 6. And then we have also the minutes on the left side. So minutes is the variable name equal 40. So basically it's the value. So the right side is the value and the left side is the variable name. Understood?
Okay. Okay. So,
Okay. And then we can do now is we go for the print. Print, according to statistics in 2019, internet users spend online and then set hours, which is it will be 6, yeah. When we use this, we calling the hours. And then minutes. Minutes, the output will be 42. And then it will be, according to statistics in 2019, internet users spend online 6 hours, 42 minutes daily. That's it. And then for the assignment operator itself, to set the value of the variable, we need to use the assignment operator. So as you can see, on the left side will be the variable name, and then we need to also use the assignment operator, which is will be equal. And then the right side will be the value, which is on here we have the 6. And we need to print the hours for this one. And then the output will look like this. Okay? How about if I change 6 to be 9 and then I print the hours? What the program will print? Aral.
Uh,
I
what?
change this 6 to be 9 and then I print for the hours.
Nine.
So the program will print still 6 or it will be replaced to 9.
9.
9, yes, yeah, that it will be replaced to 9. Very good. Okay, so we can also change the value of the hours. So basically just like this. The first we have the hours for 6 and then the second we have the hours for 7.5. And then when we print the hours, it will print the 7.5 as. So basically, when the print hours is in the on this bottom, it will print the last value of the hours, which is 7.5. And how about if I add this one again, hours equal to 11? What the program will print? So
Uh,
hours equal to 11.
11.
11, yeah. So basically, it will print this one, which is maybe it's just for example, it will be the last of the value of the hours, and then it will print that. Okay, so what name can be given to a variable? So we can use letters, numbers, and also underscores. The name of any variable must be begin with a letter or maybe underscore. And then the variable name must not match the language, comments, and other reserved names. Okay, so for the variable names, we have the bad name and also the good name. So for the bad name, we cannot use like this, Aralt. I think it's not the best idea for using this. We set the variable name as a equal to 56 and then num equal to 134. Because of why? Because another programmer will not understand what is implied in this variable. And then maybe for this one, it's too long, yeah. I think it's not good enough because it's too long and you need to write it. You will be exhausted there to write this because it's too long and it's also inconvenient to use. So a good name for this, we need to know the purpose. As you can see, we have the surname equal to Smith. Can you see that? Yeah, surname equal to Smith.
Smith.
So basically, it will reveal the purpose of the variable, and then ticket price 1,199. So we will someone will know. Oh, this variable is about the ticket price. Oh, this variable is about the surname. Oh, this variable is about the amongst underscore students, which is about the among students. So basically, we need to write the variable name as good, yeah, like this one. So another programmer, especially us, especially ourselves, will will easily know what is the variable means and what's the purpose of that. Understood?
Yes.
Okay, good. Next. Okay, so now about the data types, yeah. So the data that the variable names imply can be of the different types, and we know three sets of types. We have the integers, we have decimals, and also we have the string data type. Different operations can be programmed with different data types. So as you can see how to do this, so as you can see we have the integer on the left side, 144, which is it will be integer, and then the right side, it will be string because it's inside the single quotes like this one. And then when we are using the point 48.3, it will be decimal, which is it will be float, yeah, on here, yeah. And on the right side, everything that, okay, something that you need to know is everything that inside the single quotes or maybe double quotes, it will be string. Can you see this? It's a number. Yeah, it's a number, but because of we used we use this inside the single quotes, so it will be string like this one. Understood? Okay.
Mm.
And then this one also 2 multiplied by 11, it will be 22. So it will be integer. And then for this one also the right side 15.05.2007. it will be string. So everything that inside the single or maybe double quotes will be string. And for this one, when we multiply the integer with the float, it will be float. Yeah? It will be 32.8, which is it will be float. And then for the right side, it will be string, yeah, because it's inside the single quotes. That's it. Okay, let's go again. So operations with the variable numerical variables. So example, the program calculates the employee salary for employee period. What will be the program will print? So what the program will print? Do you know what's the program will output?
And total.
Yes, print the total. What is the total?
Total. Daily salary divided by days. Is that multiplication?
Yeah, what's the output will be?
Uh,
So what is the output?
uh, to,
So the output will be,
to
yeah, so that will be 22,000 there. So
20,000, yeah.
1,000 multiplied by 22. So it will be 22,000. So that's it. How it's work. Okay, how about now? Now I add also the daily salary to be 500. The output will be still 22,000 or no?
No. No.
No. So the output will be,
Mm. Uh,
so
22, 5,000.
yeah, so the output will be the half of the 22,000, yeah, which is it will
Yeah.
be 11,000, because we set the daily salary to be 500, yeah, not 1,000 again, because we updated the value, which is the from 1,000 to 500. Okay. And then the conclusions, the variable is the data element that has a name, and then the assignment operator is required for settings the initial value of the variable or maybe changing the current one. And variable also can hide different types of data. We know numeric and also string types of data. Okay, until this, any questions that you want to ask before we go for the task?
Uh,
Any any
that's all.
questions? No question?
No question.
Okay. Okay, go to the course. Yes, that one. Let's go. Okay, mark the correct statements about the variables. Variable is the data element that has a name. Is it correct? Yes, that's correct. Yeah, variable is the data element that has a name. And then, variable can store both numbers and strings. Is it correct?
Yes.
Yes, that's correct. Okay, one more. We have one more correct answer. So, yeah, there can be several variables in the program that have the same values. Very good. Let's go. Let's go. We continue. Okay, you can maybe write this, yeah, for a little bit. Equal to game.py. Okay, comma, and then size. Okay, let's go continue. Okay, price equal to 1,1990. So that's for how to rewrite the variable and then the value. Okay, amount with O, U, and T. Okay, very good. Total underscore price. Amount. M-O-U-N-T. Okay, good. Print. And then what we print? We print the total price. Okay, very good. Okay, read the question first. One of the travel agency's accountant tried to write the program to calculate the price of an excursion service package, but has made a lot of mistakes. Fix the errors in the task and in how variables are used, and complete the program should work as shown in the picture. So let's go. Maybe we can try to run the program first so we will know where's the incorrect. Okay, line 1. So what we need to do, namespace is not defined. So what we need to do to make it correct? So we need to cover Smith. Okay, very good. With the string. Yes, very good. And then try to run this again. Okay, now number 4. Name people is not defined. We have the name of people. No, we don't need to make it string. What we have, the name of the people. What variable name that's starting with people? Yeah, we need to go for people amount. We don't have people, but we have people amount. Name price is not defined, so I think we don't have the variable name price. What we have for the pricing? Yeah, very good. Ticket price. Very good. And then how about we run it? Okay, but is it already the same with with the with the task? You can see the
Hmm.
image. It must be show the name, yeah, as you can see, guide and then the name. So basically, what we need to add? Yeah, no, Smith. So what's the variable then that covers Smith? What's the variable name? Aralt. That
Oh, yeah.
yeah, we need to fill it with the variable name, which is surname, without using the double quotes or maybe single quotes. You can delete the double quotes after the surname, and then give it a space after the comma. Give it a space. So how to write it correct? I mean after comma. Yeah. And then after the surname, delete this space also. So the code will be perfect. After the surname, there's a space. Like this one. Good. Let's go. Now it can be checklist. Very good. Let's go number 5. The program calculates the full price of the school children's trip to the theater. A group of 2 adults and 31 children will go to the theater. The price of an adult ticket is 3,699 cents and a child ticket is 1,100 cents. Fix errors in the use of the variables. The program should output the result as shown in the picture. Okay, number 6. Line 3. Okay, what's the problem with that? I think that's because of there's a space, yeah, before the adult. So we must make it in line with the. Okay, can we run this now? Number 5. Name adult's price is not defined. We have the variable name adult's price with s. Oh no, yeah, we have it without s. Yes, very good. Make a space. Okay, and then run it again. What's the problem again? So how to check the problem? We can try to run this. Children price is not defined. We have the variable name children price. Do we have the variable name children price? Oh no, yeah, we have the child price. And then total is not defined. So where must be the total? So total must be no. So total must be on the line 5. So it must be total equal. So basically total will save the calculations. On the no on the line 5. On the line 5 at the very first. At the very first. Yes, that one. Total equal. Yes, very good. So basically total will save the value of that. Understood? Okay, very good. And then, read the question again. Let the program that calculates the full price of the insurance. A family of 3 people applied to the travel agency. They want to buy insurance covering all possible travel accidents. Travel agency offers the following insurance. First, in case of lost luggage, it will be $890 per person. In case of flight cancellations, $175 per person. In case of illness, $1,345 per person. Loss of documents, $2,199 per person. We need to calculate the full price and the service output the results marked as the price family insurance. Okay, let's go. So we need to multiply it for 3 people. So how to do this? Okay, so we can go to the total, yeah. We can go to the total. So yeah, basically, what's the total variable? What's 3? What's the value of that save the value of 3? What's the name? What's the name of variable? Aralt, then
Three.
save value of 3.
Oh, people.
People, yes, people, and then multiply, yeah, because of we need to multiply it. But with what? with the
Berarti pakai apa?
yeah, that's
Multiplication.
correct. Yeah, yeah. Multiply. Yes.
So,
And then open parenthesis.
this is
Okay, so and now what we need to do is we need to combine the luggage, transport, health, and then passport. So we need to combine that by using what? We need to plus that. We need to add. We need to go for addition because so basically the simple solution is every person must pay for this kind of the service, which is it must for the luggage service, transport, health, and also passports. And don't forget to make it perfect. After the plus, you can add the space, yeah. Can you see that of the password? You don't add the space after the plus. Okay, very good. And then looks the questions again. Looks the let's go. We check the question. What the price? What the output will be? Okay, so on the line 9, type the price of family insurance and then print the value of that. Print. Okay, print of what? Make it the same. Anyway, don't forget to make it the same with the uppercase of T because if you not make it the same, we cannot yeah the code will not accept our answer of the family insurance colon and then colon and then after the double quotes, yeah, that's correct, colon. After the double quotes you add comma, add space, and then what? Okay, total. Very good. Let's go, we run this. Okay, so that's the output, yeah. That's it, how to write. Okay, now, sometimes travel agencies sell last minute tours. These are tours with a 35 discount. The client wants to buy a purchase a last minute tour to the seaside. Previously, it cost $56,720 without the discount. How much should the client pay now? Calculate the price for the last minute. Style the result as shown in the picture. So what we need to use? Okay, so maybe we can add the price. First, what is the current price? As stated in the question, it's the 56, yeah, 56,720 for the line 1. 56,720. And then about the new price, what is the new price? How to get the new
35
price?
discount.
So it will be price multiplied by what?
Price multiplied by 35 discount by 35.
Uh, okay, so basically that's also correct. But the correct is we can multiply it by 65%. Because if we it said it's discount 35%, so that make that so the result is we just need to pay for 65% of that. Understood? We can also do maybe okay, let's go to the new price. So it will be price multiplied by 35% on the line 2.
Line 2.
Yes, line 2. Price multiply by so 35% is the 0.35. So that will be 0.35. Okay, I think after the space there's a additional space. Maybe we can delete that before the price. That's additional space. Just make no, I mean before the price. Before the price. Okay, good. And then new price. Okay, so maybe we can enter again. So new price will be the okay. Okay, maybe total. Okay, total will be total equal. So it will be price subtracted by the new price because it's discount by 35%. So type the price subtracted by the new price because of the price is the original price and then the new price is the discount. So how to count the discount? We need to subtract the current price with the new price, which is the discount, the total discount. I mean, let's go. Write this. Total equal price. Mm, any problem? Are you still confused?
Eh,
Still confused about this?
nggak apa-apa. Maksudnya apa sih? Aku tidak fokus.
Still confused? Confused? Bingung?
Ya, aku confused.
Okay, bingung. Okay, let
Ya,
me tell you maybe a bit, yeah. Maybe you can see my screen. I will help you. I will try to answering the same questions as you. Okay, bisa kembali dulu ya. For a while, let's go. We conduct for the task. Maybe just for this number, because we will go after this to the next task. Okay, can you see my screen?
Yes. Bisa.
Okay,
Masih bisa.
so on this price we type 56,720, and then the new price. What is the new price? Is the price multiplied by what? By
0.35.
35%, which is zero. Okay, and then you create the variable name total. So what is
Total.
total? So total is the price, which is the original price, get minus by new price. And then yeah, that's it. We just need to print it, the price for last minute tour. And then colon, and then just type the total. And then it's done. That's it. Okay, like that. Aralt. Understood?
Yes.
Okay, very good. Don't forget the space here after the comma, so it will be make our code perfect. Delete that. Delete. So after the delete. Like this. Yes, like this. Okay, let's go. Let's hit the checklist. Okay, as you can see, you type the D with the lowercase of t. So you must make sure that your word is already correct, and also the minutes, that's typo. Last minutes, you type it in the typo for the last minute. Okay, we can delete the I. Okay, and then hit checklist. Okay, very good. Okay, let's go. I think okay. So for the star questions, we can conduct it maybe if we still have a time, but if we cannot, you can do it as your
Later
task.
on.
Okay. Okay. So now I will try to share the presentations again. We will go for the lessons, the continue of the lessons. To drink, just a drink, yeah, because I think we will continue because we don't have any much time anymore. Okay, maybe we will go, yeah, for data input. It will be the last. So what is data input? So we have the, okay, so the project travel agency calculator, we will try to turn back the program for automatic calculations of the travel expense. We will program the input of the new data without having to change the program code. Okay, so we have the function name input on here. So it's for the data input and also from the keyboard. So how to make it? We need to create the variable name first on the left side. And then on the right side, we type the input like this. For example, input the short name of manager, and then city variable, we save it as input the city, and then we print this. Print branch director in the city of the city, it will print the city, and then the surname, which is it will be print the surname. So what will do, the program will print? As you can see, we will have the capability to manually input the variable, the name, yeah. So as you can see, we input the Williams and then New York, and then it will look like this. Branch director in the city of New York, and then the surname is Williams. We can also add, maybe you want to add your name, just replace the Williams with your name, and then the city, maybe you want to replace that maybe for Jakarta. So the output will be in the city of Jakarta, Aralt. That's it. That's the purpose of input. Okay. And then how to write the input, Aralt? So on the left side, we need to write the variable, which on here we have the, for example, the name is result and then equal, and then we set the function's name, which is on here we have the input variable, input functions, then algorithm that reads the data, and then don't forget to open parenthesis, and then inside this use the single quotes or maybe double quotes to set the hint for the user, like this one. And then for this one, can you guess what the program will output? Aralt, if I add
Um,
500, what the program will output? I add 500 on the add service. So what the total will be? I add for 500. So what the program output will be?
500.
I add the add service. So I set the 500 on the add service, and then it will be 2500 plus 500. So and then what's the total will be? What's the output of total?
Oh, okay. So if you add 500 over here, right?
Yes. So 2500 plus 500, what the program will be? Okay, so it must be 3000. It must be, but the solution is incorrect. So as you can see, we have the error for this. There seems to be an error in the program. Okay, so that's of what unsupported operand types of for add, integer, and string. So what is that? So that's because the result of the input functions is a string. So basically, when we use input, the original and maybe the default for this is string. Okay, it's not integer or number. And then the computer doesn't know how to add the string to an integer. And then how to make this happen, and we can run the code so we can add it with the integer and string functions, which is used to convert from the one data type to another. So we can add the integer like this one, add service equal, and then integer, and then add service. So it will look like this one. And then we have also the total equal 2500 plus add service. So basically, like this one, yeah. So we can add the integer aspect now on the add service, and then now the add service that previously is string will be converted to be integer. And then when we go for the 300 for this, we now can do the additions, which is 2500 plus 300, which is it will be 2800 like this one. Okay, so we need to convert it to integer. Understood? Understood, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, we can also use the string, yeah, but we will try to go for the string in the next time. Okay, so what is the conclusion? So the input functions is used for data type from the keyboard. The result of the input functions is a string variable, and then to switch from string type to an integer type, we can use the functions named integer or int, yeah, which should be used. Okay, so that's it. Okay, so on today's, we find out how to make the code universals by using the variables. We also learn how to read the data. We also learn how to change the type of the data received. Okay, before we go to the class, any questions that you want to ask, Harold?
Oh yeah. By the way, can you actually give me like what's this like this like the presentation to me, so maybe I can like review it for like later uses.
Oh, okay. Maybe after the class, yeah, I will share the presentations. Okay.
Sure.
You can maybe you can WhatsApp me after this, so I will not forget about it. Okay. Anyway, about the task, about the today's presentations, any questions that you want to ask before we go for the task?
None. I guess that's
No.
all.
Okay. If no, next task, yeah, you can go back and then go for the another number. We can go back first. Go back on the top left.
Okay. Oh.
Click the back button on the top left,
Mm-hmm.
and then
Mm-hmm.
go for the number three. Number three.
Okay.
Number three.
Oh,
That
this
one.
one.
No, I mean besides the star. That one. Can you see that number three? No, no, no. We
This
can go back
one.
first.
Sorry.
That's on the module lesson two and number three. Lesson two,
This
travel
one.
agency optimizations. Yes, that one.
Oh, this one.
Okay, for
Oh,
number one, mark the correct statements about the data input. Okay, so what will be the output? We have the three correct answers. Input function is used to enter data from the keyboard. Very good. The result of the input functions can be stored in a variable. Input function always a string. Is it correct? Yes, the result of the input function is always string. And then two more answer. In parentheses, input functions we can write. Okay, and then one more. What is the correct answer? One more. So, so yeah, the result of the input functions can be stored in a variable. Very good. Okay. just next, and then you can try to type name, colon, yes, surname, input, okay, surname, colon, yes, position, position equal input, and then position again, and then close it. Very good. Number three, okay, money equal input salary, money equal integer, money. So we make the money integer, yeah. So how to make it integer? Just like this, word equal to input, and then experience, and then integer experience, integer word. So basically, that's how to make our variable that previously string. So when we use the input, it will be string, yeah, the default, but now we convert it to integer by using integer. Okay, let's go. Read the question. Before issuing, okay, maybe we, okay. Before issuing the travel voucher, the travel agency sends the client a program for the data collections. It doesn't work now. Fix the errors in the program operations. Issues work as shown in the picture. Please note that the input can be of any kind. Okay, let's go. We need to we need to make these codes acceptable and correct. So okay, let's go for number one. What's the incorrect? Maybe you can minimize the okay bad input. We have do we have the variable names put, the functions name put? Do we have? No,
No.
yeah, we don't have the functions name put, but we have input, not put. We have input, input. Okay, very good. And then yes, input, and then once again, and then the last also, yeah, it must be input. And then what's it must be inside the parentheses. I think that will be the string, but it's not covered as a string for the inside the parentheses. So how to make it string for the enter the surname, enter the country to travel, enter the season. How to make it string?
Same. Uh,
So we need to cover it, yeah. We need to cover it inside the single quotes or maybe double quotes on the enter the surname. Yeah, on that. Okay, and then close this also. Don't forget to close this the number one. You haven't closed the number one anyway.
oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay, very good. If you use double quotes, the next must be double quotes, yeah. If we start with the single quotes, the close must be single quotes also. So it must be the same for the starting and also the closing statement. Okay, very good. And then how if we run it now? Maybe you can enter your name. Try to answering your name. User 10, and then you enter the country to travel. America. Enter the season. Winter, maybe. Okay, very good. As you can see, request user 10, America winter, send. Is the format already the same with the question?
Yeah.
Okay, if that, try to click checklist and then type to run it again. That's okay. We don't need to follow the surname of the names of the Williams. You can use your own name. Australia season, summer, or maybe spring or what? Okay, very good, Aralt. Okay, fix bugs in the travel agency. program that calculates the price of the stay at the hotel for the entered number of days. Okay, can we scroll down a little bit? The possible result of the program is shown in the picture. The data can be of any kind. Okay, so let's go. Maybe can we try to run this now? Okay, bad input. Okay, what's the problem of that? So it's not
Hmm.
covered inside what? That string anyway. That string, but it's not covered for what? Enter the price. We must cover it with. Okay, very good. And then, once again, can we run it now? Number two, bad input. Okay, so because of what? Because we not cover the price hotel inside the parentheses, yes. And delete the space anyway. Let the space be after the integer. Okay, like this. Okay, good. Okay, total. As you can see, we need to use comma. Don't forget to add the space. Okay, okay. Let's go. Try to test. It's okay. Just try to test this. Indigo, Dubai. Okay, as you can see, in fact, total for integer with base 10, hotel in Sego, Dubai. So it must be what? It must be. It must be no. It must be that's already correct. It must be integer. So we must input the integer, which is we must input number, yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, try to run this now again, and then try to input the number. Input the number. Yes, 900. And okay. Enter number of rest days. Number also. Okay, as you can see, it's not counted correctly. Because of what? Because we are not converting the days to be integer. Okay, so we can go to the line 3, the last of the line 3, and then enter. And then make sure that days to be integer, just like line 2. Okay, so it must be days equal. Okay, follow the line 2 yeah. Make sure it like line 2. So type what? Integer. And then inside that, we need to convert the days yeah. We will convert the days. That's how we convert the days to be integer. Type days. And then anyway for the line 6 yeah, don't forget to add the space after the comma. So it will looks good yeah. Okay, very good. Now how about we type it now? Okay, it's already correct. That's it. So we need to convert this to be integer. Okay, checklist. Okay, after this it will be one more questions after this yeah. Okay, very good. One more questions. Okay, many airlines companies offer bonus to their regular customers. People who want to buy tickets with the discount equal to their bonus are increasingly applying to the travel agency. Write a number that requires the price and also the number of bonus to be written off. After the calculations, the program should display the discounted price as shown in the picture. Let's go. How do we run this? So what the price will be? So we use input yeah. Price input. Price input. And then what's inside that? Enter the ticket price. Don't forget to use open the single quotes or maybe double quotes. Enter the ticket price. Make sure it's exactly the same with the semicolon. Okay, very good. Okay, that's already correct. Let's go to the enter. After the line 1, enter. Now we need to convert the price to be integer because we want to add some mathematical rules. So how to make it integer, the price? So just type the price equal no, equal. What's the function then? Okay, very good. Okay, good. Yes, that's it. And then also the bonus. Bonus is for the enter bonus. Let's go. So it will be input yeah. Okay, input. Yes. Enter bonuses to write off. Okay, and then don't forget to make it integer also. How to make it? Okay, so bonus, yes, very good. Integer, the bonus. Okay, now we also have the maybe the total, maybe a total. So total will be the discount. So the discount must be, it will subtract the price minus bonus. Let's go. We create the variable name total on the line 5. Total. So it will be subtracting the price, which is the original price. Equal. Don't forget equal. Total equal. Equal. So it will subtracting the price minus by the bonus. Yeah, so it will be subtracting by bonus. And then what's the last? It will print for what? Okay, enter, and then for the line 6, print like that. Print discounted ya. Print. Don't forget, it's a string. Don't forget with the uppercase of D, it must be exactly the same. Discounted price, and then semicolon. Don't forget to add the comma after the no, I mean after the parenthesis, comma and then space to add the total. Okay, let's go. How about we test it now? Maybe 15,000 and also 300. It will be the same or not? Okay, it will be 0. And then maybe if we add maybe the ticket price, what you want to be? Maybe 1,000, maybe 10,000. That's up to you. 15,000 or 1,500. Okay. No, don't use comma because we are not using comma on here. Make sure that we are not using comma. Okay. And then enter the bonus to write off. Okay, that's it Checklist. And then maybe how about if we, okay, we subtract it by 1,000 maybe. Okay, that's it as you can see. Okay, so Aralt, that's it, the last questions And for the number 7, it will be your task, okay?
My
It
homework?
will your individual task.
My homework?
For the number 7, which is right now that you are seeing, it will be
Yeah.
the in your individual task. Okay, maybe you can go back first to the room because we are already done for today's lessons we already conduct for 1 hour. Okay, Aralt. So that's it Aralt, for our today's lesson. So on today's we learn about the variables, how to create the variables, and we also conducting about the functions. Now we have the learn functions, which is we learn about the print to printing something to shut the output. We also learn about the functions named integer to convert the variable. Previously it's string to be integer, and also we also learn about the functions name input to adding something so we can manually input data by using our keyboard, and then it will be printed out in our code or our terminal. So that's it for our today's lessons. We learn about the variables and also so on. From you, any question, Aral?
Itu aja sih.
Okay, maybe before we end of the class you can summarize a little bit. Mungkin boleh di summarize sedikit Aral.
Boleh nggak
What
summarize? Kasih, ya, kasih aku review summarize gitu lah.
Can you maybe jelasin apa aja yang Aral, what you have learned for today, apa aja yang Aral dapetin dan apa aja yang Aral pelajarin untuk hari ini, dari hari ini, pelajaran hari ini for today's
Jadi,
lessons.
nah, paling kan ya review aja sih dengan belajar semua. Sih udah tahu juga sih input gitu. Ya, udah tahu sih.
Okay, so learn about the input
Ya, input.
and also about the variable concept. So that's how we save the value of the something maybe integer or string.
Ya.
Okay. And I will share you also around the solution. So hopefully you can finish it by yourself. But maybe if you have any trouble, you can check for this, or maybe you can also just feel free to ask me about the questions that maybe you will fill it. You do it individually, and you want to ask the questions. Just feel free to ask me. I will send you the link maybe for a little bit. Wait, where's the arrow? Okay. Okay, Python Pro solution. Okay, you can also see this, yeah. For the rest of the tasks that we have, we cannot conduct for today's because we only have 1 hour sessions. Okay, Aral.
Thank you.
Okay, so that's it for our today's lessons. Thank you so much for joining the class. If you have any questions, just feel free to ask me in the WhatsApp. Okay, that's it, Aral. Thank you so much, and see you in the next lesson. Have a great night, Aral. Bye bye.